Hello YouTube, this is Pokemaster Steve back at it with another video for you guys. Today is actually going to be the third video of our 3-video long series of opening 145 packs of PALDEAN Fates. If you missed it last video, I'm going to go over the last hits that we actually got. So we got a few shinies here. Nothing too crazy. We did get one big hit. I'm gonna call these gold cards big hits because it just has to be, because we've only pulled one in 100 packs. But yeah, we ended up pulling a good amount of hits in the last video. I think we opened about 50 packs. Today's video, we have 58 packs left to hit the Charizard, to hit the Mew, to hit the Gardevoir. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with these packs. All right. So I think for our video formats, I'm going to start trying to answer a few kind of like, what's your opinion on these things as a new collector? And you guys get to hear a little bit more of my story, connection to Pokemon and such. And then hopefully it's entertaining and you guys like the video, like what you see, and we can continue to make more content for y'all. Oops, I have not been showing these cards. Let's keep it up here. 1, 2. There we go. Look at that. 2 hits back to back. Same card. This Spartha has been pulled a lot with us, at least. Let's change that Spartha to a Mew, shall we? Alright. Let's see. Oops, I think there was a hit in that too. Just kind of flopped it. Maybe let's throw it for in. Clodsire.
So you pulled about 90 packs. What do you think of the set so far?
Pulled 90 cards. What do I think of the set? It's so far, my first opinion, it's not bad. It's not 151, but I feel that I don't think the set has a lot of what is it called? Alternate arts. Except for this bug trio that we have 4 of now, but I feel like it could have done more with the alternate arts. Either that, we're just not pulling them. The baby shinies, I love the baby shinies, and I think that should be the focus of the set. So, just because I'm used to like a lot of the full arts or alternate arts, I kind of wish that I'm a big alternate art guy. Because in Crown Zenith, I like literally try my best to collect the Galarian Gallery because they're pretty much all alt arts. But for this set, being a shiny set, I do like the shinies I've seen so far. The hit rates so far, though, I don't know. We are 100 packs in, and I can't say I'd be like, oh, I kind of wish we got 1 or 2 more of the nicer hits. So. Who knows, maybe saying difficulty of the set, not too bad. Corellia, baby shiny right there, but I don't know. I mean, for me so far, I've opened, personally, I just got in a hobby back in, October during 151, so I can only compare it to a lot of the modern sets right now. And even then, I've only opened up 151, Crown Zenith, Silver Tempest, and Paradox Rift. So if I had to kind of grade it, though, that's really all I can base it off of. To be honest, I don't think this is probably like not my favorite yet. I mean, I think there's just a lot of uniqueness to the other sets. Like the trainer galleries and oh my goodness, we did it, boys! Look at that, we hit the shiny Gardevoir EX. Yes.
Yeah.
Did I say I didn't like this set or it wasn't vibing with me? It's vibing. This is my favorite set, guys. I mean, absolutely my favorite set.
One card, change your mind.
Yep. See, one. Okay, I have a real. Wow, this is really beautiful card. I love it. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. One of the big three. We did it. We did it in about 100 packs. See, 1 in 100. You know what? That's not bad odds right there. But I have a funny thing that I always tell. I'm not sure who I told more, Sean or Charles. But sometimes when you complain, when you just complain, things happen for you. I don't think that's the right way it should be in life, but not gonna lie, I feel like it happens more than not. Especially in like fantasy football, you know, I'll complain that one player hasn't been doing anything all game long, and as soon as I complain, then bam, touchdown. So, but yeah, awesome, super excited, man. We got a big hit. One of the big three. All right, let's keep it up. Keep up the good energy, good vibes. No more negative talk. What's another question you got for me?
What's your favorite Pokemon card of all time, modern or vintage?
Whoo! Favorite Pokemon card? Oh, man. Well, I want to answer them both so far. One in modern and one in vintage. Let's do vintage first. I think my favorite vintage card. That's so tough. I'm more of not about like cards looking cool, but symbolic value, I guess, or meaning. So really, man, it's funny because I think the card is going to be a Raichu, but I'm having a hard time determining if a alternate or full art Palafin, but having a hard time deciding between the I can't remember if it's base set Raichu or if it's a jungle. I can't remember which one, but it's like that original Raichu, or I have one that's a Team Rockets Raichu. The Team Rockets Raichu might be it because it is one that like I think is the first time it's like the first time a secret rare was ever introduced to the card game, and then I had it and I have it in a first edition. Oh, look at that double hit! We got the baby shiny and Clive. Oh, that's that little mark on top. But it's probably the Dark Team Rockets Raichu, Dark Raichu. I got it in first edition. I even sent it in to get PSA graded, and it came back a 6. So I'm very sad about that. But it did deserve a 6 for sure. But that's probably my favorite vintage card. And then let's see. But my favorite modern though. Favorite modern. Man, that's a tough one right there. I'd have to say probably the Zapdos. I talked about in the last video. Zapdos for 151, the alternate art. That card is absolutely beautiful. It's got all 3 legendary birds in it. I think that's the best artwork I've seen, and at least to me, in all the cards that I've seen so far in modern. Yeah, so vintage, Dark Raichu, secret rare, and then modern 151 alternate art Moltres. I mean, not Moltres, freaking Zapdos. That was a tough question. There's so many cards. So many good cards. But the funny thing, I'll tell you, is in my collection, I'm trying to collect, like, side cards and such. I have a big stack of, like, I'm trying to collect a bunch of Dragonite. And Zards. I think Zards just because it's, you know, Charizard. But I do have, I'm trying my best to, like, if I come across a Dragonite. I tried to get it into my collection. A Baroon.
Well, that's good.
Big shine.
The question is, like, what's your goal as a collector?
Oh, goal as a collector. All right, so this has been very challenging because I've been, I've only been collecting since, well, recently got back into the hobby since in October. So, 3 months ago? At the beginning, everybody only had one Pokemon goal, and that one goal was to catch them all in 151. And then it was catch them all in 151 reverse. But my collection has definitely exploded since then. And after, when Paradox Rift came out, honestly, I had no goal. I was like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't want to just keep sitting here buying a million cards and not really enjoying the process. But now, though, I'd say I've definitely changed. I've had a lot of little goals now. Like I'm trying to collect just sets that I actually really enjoy. I'm trying to find like I enjoy sets. I've noticed that I like sets. I like combinations, like things that just all belong together. So like I have 151 right now, master set in that. Most of it. I'm working on a Japanese 151, and then Wiglet Baby Shiny. So I'm trying to finish those two right now. Trying to finish the Galarian Gallery for Crown Zenith. And I have, outside of that, I think I want to kind of split like what my goal is in 3 different sections. One is like, master sets. One of them is like, what does my slab collection look like? And the third one is just kind of like, oh, there we go. Look at that. We are working on the completion of the list. We got ourselves I guess this is called the gold card, Chi-Yu. Not me, but you. Yeah. So, I have I want to start getting into like the really nice rare cards, like the higher end for slabs. So trying my best to avoid like junk slabs, things like that. Ultimately though, like, if you don't know who I am, outside of Pokemon collecting, I actually own a few businesses. So trying to find the balance of enjoying the hobby and just opening packs and reminiscing like my younger days. And then the second part, of course, like some sort of investing thing in the back and building like a mini business, doing YouTube now, things like that. But I think right now, just kind of goals wise, and like, ooh, Charizard DX. So a big goal for like as a collector is just build a very strong collection that is not random. I need it. I want it to try to be as organized as possible. Like, hey, I got a few master sets. I've got very specific, slabs, and yeah, and I guess I'll reveal like what my end goal for the collection is, though, because I actually have a lot of sealed product. Like, I'm trying to be as financially savvy as possible with like going back into the hobby, because I think it's more fun when you have these kind of side goals. Oh, can I make money? I don't know, whether on YouTube, or can I make money selling cards, trading cards, the whole nine. It's definitely taken a big turn and change from my childhood. Like, nowadays every card that goes open, it goes straight to a binder, top loader, another Nemona. Good full art right there. So yeah, I mean, it's. I hope you guys got some sort of answer from that, because I know I mumbled a lot. But I think the biggest goal, though, at the end of the day, is this is a fun hobby for me. It's not one that I would I'm not really caring to like hoard Pokemon cards or things like that. But what I would really like to do one day is to turn in the collection. Really far down the future, I want to be able to turn in my collection to my kids. to Alina and Gracie, and then I hope that they actually don't continue the hobby, but I would like them to, you know, be the beneficiaries of these cards, assuming that they, you know, appreciate and value and are worth something when they go to college or are ready to buy like their first house. Ooh, nice. Full art Pidgeot shiny. I would like to be one day to be like, hey, they come and ask me for a car or something, and I'll go, hey, go sell this box and trade this box for a car or whatever the transportation vehicle is in the future. I think that would be really cool. And just to kind of be, you know, if maybe they're talking to their friends one day and they're like, you know, these Pokemon cards are worth a lot, and they're like, oh, I think my dad has some, and then they can go into the house and there's like just totes and totes and totes and garage full of storage units full of these Pokemon cards, like it's just like finding treasure. So I think that's really cool. So, you know, I get to enjoy the hobby of collecting and doing all that now, but at the end of the day, I think it'd be great when they are older that they get to benefit from the hobby. If they collect that, then, you know, awesome. All right, we're going a little bit dry. I think I see, where is the cutoff? Okay. Let's finish strong. We got 2 of the gold cards so far in these 100 and X amount of packs, so it's only due time. And we got one of the big hitters. Never mind, man. We're to be honest, I think the rates that we've pulled so far, wow, and it's just coming alive now. Let's go. We are completing the full art set. What? Charizard or Mew? Let's do that. If we can do one of those, then yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Let's see if I can zip through this for you guys, though. Let's see.
So, actually, the hobby in the first place.
Chris. Wait, which time? Okay, so the first time. I've actually been in the hobby 3 times. Once when I was, 8 years old? I think that's like when Pokemon was really big. The second time I was like 20 and just out of college. I tried playing a little bit, and then the third time is as an adult with credit cards and such. But as a kid, man, the nostalgia this story is going to take you guys is going to be awesome. Because as a kid, let's see, when I got into Pokemon cards, I remember in 3rd grade, you know, I had a bunch of friends that were bringing cards to school. It was either 3rd or 4th grade, or maybe 5th grade, I have no idea, one of those years. But one of the popular kids were bringing Pokemon cards to school and trading them and showing off their collections. And I just remember being like, wow, these are the coolest Pokemon, you know, cards. They're so cool. I really wanted a bunch. And I remember going to my dad that night, and I asked him, I was like, can we go and can I buy Pokemon cards? So I remember he went on eBay, and we were looking around at cards, and at the time, I remember very, very distinctly he looking at one card. It was a Squirtle on eBay, and it was $5. And I remember being like, there's no way we can buy cards. He wouldn't want to buy me these cards. He wouldn't want to spend $5 full on a card. And my friends had like hundreds. They just had a whole binders full. So I was like, oh, I don't want to do this, you know, for my parents. I was a very financially like aware person as a kid. Shocking, actually. Good full art right there. But yeah, I just remember that's kind of where it started. And I remember giving up at that time, being like, okay, I'm never going to be able to have cards because they're just too expensive. And then I remember, lo and behold, I was out with my mom and a friend, and we went to a store called Media Center. Media Center or Media Play? I can't remember. But that store had Pokemon cards there. And then I remember telling my mom, I was like, "Oh, mom, those are Pokemon cards right there. Can I have some, or can you buy me one?" And then my mom is a very generous individual, and so she goes, "Well, instead of buying one, she bought me 6-packs, and she bought my friend 6-packs," and that began my Pokemon journey as a child. Man, I just remember from there, because that's the rest of them on here. But I remember from there that, like, after that day, I just bought cards I didn't buy cards. My mom would buy me cards anywhere we went. Man, I remember that was just everything. Then, like, I think, like, within like a year or so, I was the kid with the binder and I had all the Charizards and Blastoise, Venusaur. Man, I think at one time I had 3 Charizards. I remember very distinctly that I had 3 Charizards. I remember, like, in 5th grade, I would randomly have people... Alright guys, sorry about that. I think my camera died, so apparently it was a sign I talked way too much in my last video, but let's continue on here. Alright, we have about 20 packs left. Let's see if we can end with another big 3. That would be freaking awesome. Oh yeah, let's see. Hey. Full art right there. So I think we were talking about, what's it called? Like my, how I got back in the hobby as a kid. So, I actually wanted to go ahead and we'll skip over to the second time I started playing, which is, I think I was like around 20 or so, like 22. I just finished college, working a full-time job, and I can't remember, I have no idea, to be honest, I have no idea how Pokemon came back into my life then. I have no idea. I just remember that I had a childhood friend that we both got back into it together at the same time. And at that time I was trying to, I came back not as a collector, but as I tried to play the game. I actually tried to compete. So when I mean compete, I only played one person over and over again, but competing nonetheless. And I came back during, like, when the Delta species cards were big. I don't know what the exact names of the packs were, but I only played for, I only collected for maybe a month or two, I think. But some of the craziest things, though, is I remember when I was just trying to collect cards that, like, would help my deck, and I tried to main a play with a grass type deck. Again, nothing was meta. It was just me being like, okay, I'm trying to play the game, and actually I don't want to collect cards. I just want to, I want to have. Wow, this thing's like sealed. What happened here? I just want to, like, learn how to play the trading card game. So that's how I got back into it in the second time. It didn't last very long, because when you're only playing one person in the card game, if one of you quit, you both quit, kind of. So, and packs were a whole lot more expensive relative to my bank account back then as well. So I didn't get to really buy anything much. I remember I bought, like, maybe 2 or 3 cards from eBay to, like, make my deck better, and those cards were like only $10 or $15. And I'll tell you, one of them was a Dragonite Delta species, which I still have. And if you know anything about that, it was a grass type Dragonite. It is worth like $140, and if it was a 10 today, it's like a $3,000 card. But clearly I could not keep it to withstand the test of time. And especially when you're playing, those cards are, you know, you're like shuffling the deck and they're inside card sleeves. And when you're, you know, kind of broke and trying to do things, your card sleeves are not. Oh, it's like, oh, double hit. Look at that. There we go. We got a shiny Annihilate and the Miraidon EX gold card. Okay, I really do. These gold cards are gonna be trouble to me because I'm gonna try to buy them all. I mean, collect them all, pull them all. And then now the third time I got back in the hobby, man, this is 151. One of my brother-in-law, was it Eric or Charles? I can't remember. But I guess, yeah, one of our friends, my brother-in-law is talking to all the guys like, hey, you guys should try buying Pokemon cards again because, you know, 151 is out, or it's like they've released the original Pokemon. And so, you know, he got one of our friends in. Hey, Paladin suit. Look at it. This is good so far. We're getting some hits. But, so he got one friend guy in, and then I'm over here trying to, like, you know, work on my bowling game and buy bowling balls. And they're like, oh, just buy some Pokemon cards instead. So, of course, I buy one UPC. And I'm like, okay. Huh?
Yeah, about one.
Oh, we bought one UPC. And you see back here what happened there. And then you can see this camera. You can see it in front here. Yeah, life's a little bit different when you know, kind of established in life. And you have, you know, really high lines of credit and and such. And so, yeah, clearly the third time around has definitely been back as a collector and back with money. You know, but at the end of the day, again, it's I think there's just the nostalgia of being able to collect again, especially not collecting again, but collecting with friends, because I am definitely not like a solo person in this. If I didn't have a lot of friends that were collecting, you know, I probably would have died out too. But we're here now. We're here for the long run, I think, and it's been fun. We have a new community of collectors, and yeah, we're making it work. And I guess it didn't help that that when what's it called? When I started trying to learn how to collect appropriately, and like I log all my cards on Collector on an app, you know, we're like logging all of our 151 cards. Like, oh, this is like a 50-cent card. It's 10 cents. You know, our big hits are only like $2. And then I go into my old set, like I find it, and like the first card I pull is like a first edition Jolteon that I have, and it's not even a holographic, and it's like $30. I go, wait a second. And so then I log all my cards, and then all my old cards, and after I'm done with all my old cards, you know, I have like $3,000 in value. And I think that's what really made me stick this last time, is logging all my cards into the Collector app and then seeing I had like $3,000 in there. I feel like it's just like any of my investment accounts. So I got $3,000. Just do what we can to make it grow. So yeah. And now we're just buying, you know, 200 packs every single set that comes out. There's like 6 sets coming out this year, so I guess I'll be opening an average of 100 packs a month. Whew! Endless pit. But it's okay, because it's all part of the process, and, you know, this time around it's about like, hey, you're gonna have a lot of cards. Is there better ways that you can... Oh! This is a good card, I know this. Baby Shiny Snorlax. What a cool card. I see why people like it. But, you know, the funny thing is, as a kid, when you had a lot of cards, your binder, you just had the little binders with the ring binders and the 9 sleeve, you know, pockets, and you would just stick, like, each of my pockets that had like 30 cards in it, and changing a page, the page would be so heavy. You know, nowadays, if you want to be a good collector, you know, it's only 1 card per slot, and you know, you just have to buy binders. one day I will, one of my future videos to kind of show you guys how, you know, just how much of a degenerate we've become. I have like 10 master set binders and all of them were full. I've got a binder that, like, you know, I'm not going to be a what's it called, customer soon. I'm going to start entering the, like, hey, I am the host or the card shop. I kind of want to play more of the card shop business side of things. So I have like binders right now that are full of just cards that are worth like $1 that, you know, maybe I'll go to a trade show or go like Collect-A-Con or something and, you know, try to have a booth instead soon. But yeah, let's finish up these packs. I think we got like 10 packs left. Oop, Palmy. This is a very popular full art that we've, not full art, alternate art that we run into. I'm not complaining. I think that card looks cool too. So, all right, come on, give me a big hitter. We've got a few packs left. I know you can do it. These packs are from the Pokemon Center box, so you get the hits. It's because it came from Pokemon Center. Whoop. Come on, come on. Alright, we just got 3 more packs. So, I guess to kind of let you guys know, I think from here, I have about 4 more booster bundles coming in for another pre-order. So we'll have another, maybe another 100 packs to open for you guys. Or maybe we'll start a series of master setting the PALDEAN Fates. We'll see. If you're watching the video, just comment what you guys want to see. You know, I feel like everyone's been bombarded with PALDEAN Fates right now, but hey, it is what it is. We want to make sure that we are entertaining our audience. So again, if you guys see anything that you want to see more of, you let us know. We are more than happy to create the content for you. All right. Oh, last pack magic. All right. We can do this. This will conclude our 145 pack opening. I have a feeling that it is indeed the Charizard or the Mew. We'll go nice and slow here before we do our outro. Fighting Energy. Haunter. Cottonee. Techno Machine. Dashbone. Gengar. Ooh, we get Baby Shiny into a Chimco and then a Celerouge. Awesome, guys. Well, that is it. I will actually open up not another video, but we're going to go into the outro with a quick recap of all of the hits that we've received so far in our 145 packs of PALDEAN Fates. Alright, thank you guys for watching the videos. Today, I'm just going to go ahead and go through the rest of our hits that we were able to get. Again, if you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for future videos. So these are all of our hits from 145 packs of PALDEAN Fates. I hope you guys can get a good gauge of, you know, hit rates and some of the cards that are in here in the set. You know, it was very fun for us to open it. If you watched the video, there was a lot of, you know, you can hear a lot of my personal backstory coming into the hobby and such. And I really hope that you guys are able to enjoy the journey with us so far with PALDEAN Fates. Definitely the first time we've sat down and opened this many packs in one session. You know, I know there are people who do this daily, but you know, we're just some average collectors here. But yeah, a lot of hits for sure, a lot of EXs. It's a very, very big set, so I don't really know if someone were to try and pull every single card in the series, in the set. I don't really know how many packs that would take, but you know, doing 145, wasn't too bad. I mean, you know, we definitely got a lot of hits for sure. I think the hit rate's probably about what is it, maybe 50% that you should get either a baby shiny or like a big hit. So very fun for sure. We were able to hit some good cards for sure. As you'll see here, we didn't get any of the Pokeball trainers, which is I'm kind of sad, but we did hit some of the big bangers in the set. We were able to get the gold Chiyu, the gold Ching Pao, the big hitter Gardevoir, and the Miraidon gold card. So again, yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed the series as much as we enjoyed opening up these packs. You know, again, like and subscribe if you want to see more, and hopefully we can open more packs shortly for you guys. But until then, enjoy the hobby, and we will see you soon.